you forgot to close your shades last night. And I saw you. I saw the both of you. There you was, standing in the bathroom door, dripping wet and naked as you please. Calling to the other and put down her book and come over and bring you a clean towel. She got standing in that bathroom door with your naked behind. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you.
Listen. We are back, honey, and the girls are fighting. Honey, I said, I may have to bring the sheriff out, okay, and arrest some of you hoes, okay? I said that the girls, they are out here fighting. Okay, they done brought the kids up into it. Honey, I almost fell out. Oh my gosh. Nicki Minaj, you are disgusting. You are despicable. You are deplorable. I don't like you. Yes, I'm Team Cardi. Yes, I am. What you said about culture is disgusting. How dare you come at a little girl? You's a weak bitch. You are weak. Are we in 3 minutes yet? I ain't. Look, listen. I had to say what I had to say. When I tell you I cannot stand Nicki Minaj. Beautiful woman, very talented. Nicki is that girl, but you know, the problem is when you don't know it. The problem is your credit score doesn't match your self-esteem. Okay, that may be high, but you must got low self-esteem coming. You are a grown woman. How dare you swing at a child? You swinging at a child, calling that culture ugly. Culture is beautiful. Cardi B, her children, gorgeous. All of them. Beautiful. Blossom, gorgeous. Wave. I love the name Wave. I'm not really here, for some of these names, that people give their children. But I love all of Cardi's children's names. I wouldn't have named Blossom, but it fits her, right? She's beautiful. I love their names. I love Culture's name, Wave. Blossom is growing on me, right? But those children, gorgeous. Are you jealous of Cardi? Cardi done popped out. Look, she on her 4th one. You still on 1. You can't be all that happy over there, okay? With that criminal you with. You should really just shut up, Nicki. You're older than this woman. You more experienced. But you are a hater. And that's why I posted that Little Kim interview. Because I want y'all to hear it from Little Kim to Queen B. So you best take heed. Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. Okay? I'ma throw shade if I can't get paid. Okay? Kim told y'all from day one she ain't got no time for fake niggas. Okay? And she told y'all who Nicki was. Nicki want to be the only queen out here. Back in the day, you saw Lil Kim, Left Eye, Missy, hell, Da Brat, all of them hanging out on songs together, inviting each other places. Eve, she even mentioned in her book that Missy would always win, the rap girlies music awards. Trina mentioned that, and they would all be happy for Missy. They would all support her. Like the girls of the 90s, they knew how to do this shit. They knew how to make themselves friendly. Okay, shout out to Phaedra. Y'all remember what Phaedra told Britt on Real Housewives of Atlanta? That's what you gotta do to be liked. Don't nobody care how beautiful, how talented. You could throw all that shit away. And Nicki, you are just trash to me. You are trash. You're getting to the point where you are so unlikable that like people should stop buying your fucking albums. And I know that people are gonna say to me, oh, but Cardi ain't no better. To me, Cardi was responding, and you talked about her motherfucking daughter, honey. Okay, she about to be on, look, she got on her Evelyn Lozada. Don't talk about my daughter like Shani, like she talked about Shanice, like Leo, those are my kids, like my kids don't bother anybody, like Shani, like I'm a puncher, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Team Cardi. I don't give a damn what anybody say. We will be talking about Arionne Curry. I'm just more excited and hyped about the rap girlies, okay? Because it's a lot going on. Listen, okay? But we gonna do our little lead in, okay? Because the people, they really feel like Arionne is coming on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't see it. You know, like I told y'all, she talked nasty about Oprah, about the people are also saying that Oprah is not as involved with OWN anymore, right? They saying that she sold the company, but it's still like got her name on it though. I'm sorry. So she involved. Okay, I don't give a damn what Oprah did. Oprah will always be involved. And little peasant, okay? Little Ooga Booga peasant herself, honey, talked about the queen. Okay? That's how you know you that bitch. And of course Oprah is that bitch, but Arionne tried to talk about Mel like a dog. Okay? It's always the people that's not on your level trying to talk about you. Okay? Always the people from the first floor. Okay? The bottom feeders, honey. They always want to talk about you. Want to be a monitoring spirit. Want to be a motherfucking hater. Okay? It's a mess. Okay, I'm going to get into y'all comments because some of y'all left some really good comments. So let's get into them from the last video. So now y'all are talking about Nicki Minaj. I personally stopped liking Nicki Minaj when she was a judge on American Idol. She treated Mariah Carey like shit. How the fuck are you coming into the game, you delusional? Ugh. You little prick, you. Nicki is delusional. She is. She has no respect for her elders, for the people that came before her, for the legends that came before her. That's like Beyonce disrespecting Tina Turner. You know what I'm saying? Like Aretha Franklin, Dionne Warwick, Patti LaBelle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never. I don't care how talented I am, how much money I make, I do not have the right to disrespect those that came before me. Now, if they disrespecting you, that's completely different. Because I heard T-Boz, honey, had to cuss out Aretha Franklin's ass one time. Y'all know Riri didn't play, honey. Riri. Riri said something smart to TLC, and y'all know TLC don't play that shit. That's one thing I love about TLC, and that's why they my favorite group of all time, because they don't do that shit with that religion. They don't do that shit with their money. They don't, they just go cuss your ass out. Okay? They're not all prissy and put together like Destiny's Child. They didn't do that. And they came before them. We know. We had, In Vogue. But TLC just stood out. They put the hip-hop, honey, and the pop and all of that up in their group, honey. But yeah, T-Boz said, honey, she almost had to, hit Aretha Franklin in her left eye. Okay, almost gave that woman a black eye because I guess Aretha was like dogging her out, talking about she don't look that good. They was at some award show. I said, no, Ray didn't. But hit that bitch with a piece of chicken, honey. Okay. But how do you, and this is the thing, though, right? Let me say this about Mariah really quick. I don't even fucking like Mariah because her fucking attitude is off. And Jennifer, I was gonna say Hudson, your damn talk show should be canceled. It should, because you don't. That's not for you. You just need to sing and do movies, boo-boo. Okay? I told y'all Jennifer Hudson is horrible on that show. But look, what is my point? What's her name? Jennifer Lopez talking about she used to sing musicals. Did y'all see that clip with her? She talking about, honey, they got the drag and J-Lo talking about, bitch, you can't sing, period. We don't want to hear the pop music or the musical. She said her voice was made for musicals. That's what she said, honey. Okay, honey, when I tell you they was down to the internet just dragging J-Lo, just all this shit with Cardi and Nicki, I said, honey, where my popcorn at? Because this, look, it's about to be trouble, trouble, trouble. Okay? Yeah, how do you come in the game disrespecting Mariah Carey, like that type of talent, and was arguing with her and needed to be right? I remember that shit on American Idol and having this nasty ass attitude. And like I said before, Kim is a Cancer like me. You know, we don't kiss nobody's ass, and we don't disrespect anybody, but we don't overly respect anybody either. We will meet you where you are at, you know. And I feel like Nicki came in with like this chip on her shoulder, this nasty ass attitude. And it's very interesting. She was the only one for over like 10 years, like, you know, she was really that girl and she didn't want no competition. So she hates that all these women are successful. Cardi B, Ice Spice, I don't even listen to her. Doja Cat, Meg the Stallion. Hell, Sweetie had her time, right? It's so many women. We had, Queen Latifah, MC Light. We had some real lyricists. Them women from the 90s, they way talented than these women of today. And they just carried themselves so much better. They did. They did. But even with Kim, you know, being like raunchy and sexual and all of that, she still respected her elders. Still, what was she? I think Diana Ross had tapped her titty at an award show, or, you know, she didn't get offended. Okay, it's Diana Ross, bitch. Okay, like, I'm coming out. Okay, it's Diana Ross, the Supremes. Listen, like, you respect your elders. And Nicki, did anybody ever? And Nicki was over there with all them niggas. That's a problem too. She was with Deb Antony. I'm speaking out of turn. She was with her at first. Deb should have kept her, because once she got with them niggas, she didn't want to hear what another woman had to say. And that is very dangerous, ladies. That's dangerous. You gotta respect those that came before you. I even put, Nicki didn't even want to give Kim her flowers. Another person, Cardi threatened, that was me. I told y'all Cardi threatened Ice Spice, not Nicki. Kimmy was a side chick herself. That's why she won't call coleslaw that. Remember, I mentioned that in my commentary. What type of shit is you saying? Like, when you say shit like that, Kimmy? Like, that type of shit, that says something about who you are. And she probably was on the side. But the thing of it is, guys, Kiowa, Maurice's ex, she's not innocent. I'm not on, like, none of their sides, okay? None of them. I'm sure it was some overlappage. I'm sure. Another person, cancel MH and AC. Martell and Arion Curry. While you're at it, cancel Love and Marriage Huntsville. And what's up with that wide-ass part on Cole bumps? I think y'all talking about her hairstyle. Y'all know she only got 2-3 styles. Damn bun or the bob. That's about it. She don't do nothing else. Okay, nothing else. Another person says She doesn't have information that can destroy those homes. In my opinion, those two women already know and purposely bury their heads in the sand to keep an image of being a married woman. That's true. That part of what you're saying. I do think that Coleslaw, I'm sorry, I disagree. I do think she knows some things about them. Because I have watched at how they have responded, and when she said whatever she was saying about them before, all the motherfuckers got nervous. Maurice, Kimmy, Latifah was in her feelings. Okay, they was bothered. Okay. Another person, she's 34, but she's very immature, so it's hard to believe. Yeah, like, girl, you're not mature. It's a dad and his daughter. It's sad that a lot of men, look at their romantic partners in that way. They want to uphold that image. You already have a fucking daughter. And Martell, you got 4-5 daughters. Okay? So you don't need another fucking daughter. You don't need that to be your marriage partner. Your marriage partner should challenge you, should make you want to be a better person. Coleslaw is of no challenge. He doesn't want any. That's how narcissists are. They don't want to be with people that challenge them. Okay, that's going to hold them accountable and responsible for their bad behavior. They don't want that. Another person says, Arionne, you are Martell's team now. Don't worry about Mel and her team and what she does. Martell knows good and well Mel has that on lock. He was living it with her. He got to experience it. And if you had 10% of what Mel got, Martell would have married you a long time ago. Yeah, he knows she's not coming with nothing. She's a seat filler, a placeholder. That's it. That's it. That looks bad, like when you have an affair with a man. You have an affair with a man, and then he still don't choose you after the divorce. They done been divorced for some years. Y'all could have been married by then if it was really that serious. Okay? Y'all could have been married. So, yeah, you gotta make it make sense. You know what? I was reading this book by Stefan Laboussiere, and He's Lying, Sis. And he was talking about women like Arionne that, start out as side chicks. I'm going to read a little something, honey, from the book. I'm going to read a little something. It was really good. I was like, God damn, was he talking about Arionne? Shit, because, bitch, this chapter got your name written all over it. So he says, even if your situationship starts off casual and you're not emotionally invested, you can still find yourself caught up in the end. And remember when Coleslaw did that interview with Tasha K, she was like, yeah, it was always Martell just calling me. It was always one-sided. It was always him that wanted me. I could go a long period of time, without talking to Martell. I could go. She was very she contradicted herself a lot during that interview. With saying on one hand, yeah, I could go without seeing him. He always, was hitting me up because he missed me. And remember, she would text Mel and be like, could you keep your husband from calling me? And, see, she put everything off on Martell. It's Martell that should have the discipline and that should have the respect, right? So, Stefan says you could still find yourself becoming emotionally attached to a certain degree and struggling to walk away after things take a turn towards reconciliation. Again, not because he's the best man for you, but because this was a comforting situation. It created a type of comfort zone for you. It was easy for you to hold on to because you didn't have to put yourself completely out there. Bottom line, he's still married, which means he's not available. You have no idea if he's really trying to get a divorce, and you don't need to hang around waiting to see either. Whether real feelings are involved or not, respect his marriage. Okay. So Stefan also says, if you want a great relationship, if you aspire to marriage one day in your own life, then respect other people's marriages. Let me also add, don't be so quick to believe everything he says about his wife. And that girl believes everything that man says about Melody. Hell, she was even willing to double down and put the revenge P out there. Okay? She had to call Carson because she doesn't have a conscience. Okay? She had to go outside of herself to make a logical and rational decision. But when you're a pick-me, everything is man-focused. You're all about pleasing the man. Okay? And she will hurt and destroy Melody, to try to win over, Martell. And be in his good graces until he pisses her off. Okay? So Stefan goes on to say, however, I've also seen tons of situations where a guy will feed the new woman all kinds of false information to gain sympathy and to paint his partner as the wicked witch, when that isn't exactly how it went down. You as the other woman in that situation start to believe the hype, and you start to develop a hatred or anger or saltiness towards the wife. Okay, bottom line, she didn't do anything to you. She doesn't owe you anything either because she's the wife. Respect her position. Whether she's the right wife or the wrong wife, she's still the current wife. You must ask yourself, how would I want to be treated if I were in the same situation? If nothing else, you would want to be respected in this situation. Period. Show respect for her because honestly, you don't know her and it's not your place to judge her. I was like, ooh, child, preach, okay? Preach, preach, preach. Getting involved with married men, separated or not, will lead to broken promises and wasted time. Okay. So he also goes on to say that a lot of women like coleslaw, they like to act like buffers. Okay? Ooh, child. Stefan even says, I want you to ask yourself something. If you are in this situation, why? And why are you holding on? Ooh, child. Ask yourself that question because I need to bring the accountability factor in here. Sure, he has a responsibility here, but so do you. Too many times people like to point the finger at the man, and the female party in this situation likes to play the victim. Oh, child, you could say that again, okay? However, neither approach is healthy. I believe in both parties accepting responsibility for their part. Saying that to say that I've seen a lot of women be willing to entertain a married man, not because it's true love involved, not because he's truly the best man for them, but simply because it's a dynamic that allows them to have companionship without needing to be vulnerable. If you have been following me for any length of time, I told y'all that's why this situationship with Martell has occurred with Arionne. That is why she has always dealt with him. That's why she ain't in a hurry to marry him. Okay, I think she even said that on Tasha K. Like, she don't gotta get married, and why you think? Because she know what's coming. She know what's coming. She's already had to deal with him putting a baby in her and then going off and dating other women. She didn't like that. Okay? Okay, but simply because it's a dynamic that allows them to have companionship without needing to be vulnerable. Honey, I had to say that twice. Since he's still married, the marriage serves as a kind of buffer. Buffers are a way to not allow yourself to fully dive into the emotional aspect of a relationship while still being able to enjoy relationship benefits like companionship, intimacy, having someone to spend time with, etc. Now, this point only applies to women who knew what they were getting themselves into from the very beginning. It's one thing if you didn't know, but when you know, you've got to ask yourself, why am I entertaining this? Whoo, child, this man he's good, honey. I love that last part, you guys, because it is just so true. That is Arionne and Martell's whole relationship. She was a buffer. She was a buffer. Because, you know, she knows she's hurt, that she's been on the bench for all this time. You know? And this situation was a way for her to compete with somebody she doesn't even compare to. You know, this situation wasn't just about her conquering or getting Martell. It was so she could go up against Mel and look like she's the prize and look like she's the winner, and she's not. We see Melody out here killing it, making a lot of money. You know, the niggas is on her. She's successful, beautiful. The children are thriving. Okay, and Martell and Arionne, they don't like that. And that's what I told y'all before. When people have to get other people to attack you and have to come, you know, in threes and fours to come at you, that's how you know, baby, you got the juice. Okay? You have a light around your life, your spirit, okay? And that's why they call it spiritual warfare, because these demons, they don't like, you know, to see people that have a light about them, that's ambitious, hardworking, beautiful. They don't like that. So that's why they try to destroy you and put you in lowest terms and try to sabotage you and figure out your next moves. That way they don't happen and you can stay stagnant. Okay? Which is where they are at. Okay? Because as many times as Arionne and Martell have tried to stop Melody, we have just seen Melody just keep going and she like to energize her battery, honey. She just keep going and getting better. And God said go. God said go, girl. Absolutely. The hood balls and the cats stop Melody. That damn this man, honey, said, I don't do ghetto. Get that ghetto shit out here. A mess, honey. Okay, so let's get back to you guys' comments, because y'all have some really good comments. Nicki, she came back out starting with Cardi. She seen Cardi shining and wanted to do her shine. That's what they do. This woman's album is out. She pregnant. Let her have this moment for life. For life. Okay, just let her have this moment. Okay? Damn. Your time will come. Girl, Nicki so jealous and insecure. Go sit your ass down somewhere. I know that's right. Nicki came for Cardi as soon as she came out because she seen Cardi as competition. Nicki is going out sad. I won't buy anything else of Nicki's. That's what I'm saying. That's where it's headed. What you gonna do when you done turn your fans off so much, now they not buying from you? Because guess what? They don't like you. They're not going to buy the music if they're not going to keep buying it. So she needs to humble herself. She does. She needs to humble herself. She's not likable. And you would have thought that she had some real people in her life that will sit her ass down and say, girl, You going down the wrong road. You going outside. You reacting to shit that you shouldn't. You the eldest. Okay? You're the more talented superstar. You know that. So why you arguing? Why you picking at her? Let her have her moment. Well, she had said she was going to outsell me and she didn't do. Who gives a fuck? You should be bigger than that. You should. Okay? You should. What are you doing? What are you doing? It is sad. The kids are into it now. You calling this lady's children ugly? I think you jealous of her children. I think you jealous of her hustle. That woman is jealous. That woman is jealous of Cardi. Y'all can't tell me otherwise. Jealous. A monitoring spirit sitting up watching this lady. Watching every fucking thing she do and she say. Well, I gotta say something too. No, you are a non-motherfucking factor. Shut up. Mind your business. Your album ain't out. Mind your business. Find something to do. So, we got Cardi B. She responds to Nicki. You said F vulture. What? B? F that slow ass son that came out your Pussy. You was wishing so much negativity on me while I was pregnant, and look at your karma. Look at what your rotten Pussy produced. Now he a whole 5-year-old tiptoeing around the house and can't spell his name. Oh Lord. It's just bad. And Nicki, you weak. You saying what you said about culture to me is the equivalent of you balling up your fist and punching that child. It's the equivalent. You whack as you whack. Leave that little girl alone. Leave her mother alone. And stop being a jealous ass hateful bitch. Ugh. Cardi also says, bitch, you've been having cum stains in your mouth since you was a minor, cause your it done went to hell. Cause your daddy, y'all know what. Okay? Tell the world that's why you wake up so effing miserable, because you hurt and full of trauma and trying to apply it to everybody else. And why the fuck you keep bringing up Rock Nation? I'm not signed to them, you delusional, paranoid, coke sniffing bitch. Now that was a read. Okay, that was a read. When I tell you Cardi handed her ass, Cardi won this whole thing to me. Nicki, you look horrible. I'm with Cardi. Everybody else is on Cardi's side too. One person says Nicki mentioned the kids first, calling her 6-year-old culture the vulture and a monkey. Yeah. Oh, not saying Cardi is right. No, Cardi ain't perfect. You know, she said and did stuff too. But Nicki started this, you guys. Nicki, like the fact that you went to her child shows how desperate and pathetic you was to try to win this. Like, I'm here to tell y'all will see how desperate and pathetic people are by how they fight. Okay? Then you out here swinging at the fucking air because you can't mind your fucking business. You look stupid. You look dumb. Okay? Like, do-a-diddy-diddy dum diddy do. Dumb. It's just like everybody in the comments, Cardi my bitch and I side with her. This is like every fucking comment I'm reading. It's too much. So Cardi says, drop the addy right now and don't go tagging the feds and the police like you did 3 months ago, you pussy ass bitch. Shut the F up. Ooh. Papa Bear, I'm sorry you can't speak and banging on spoons because your mom couldn't put the down. She said drugs down. I'm sorry your mom not even paying attention to you on your own birthday because she's such an obsessed, dark-spirited, hating hoe. I'm so sorry. Cardi is right. A lot of y'all bitches out here that you don't have like nothing going for you. Stop focusing on the next bitch and focus on your children. They are the ones that love and need you. Okay? That's where your attention should go. Stop focusing on people that they don't even care about you. They don't like you. Keep it moving. Focus on you. That's one thing I pride myself on always doing, focusing on me and not what other people are doing. Now, occasionally, honey, I may have to report. Okay? We got to do our job. But yeah, focus on you. But yeah, this has gotten like, ooh, it's sad though. And I know damn well that wasn't Nicki's son's birthday, and you like taking time to talk about Cardi and you not focused on your son. Cause I told you, a lot of these people, they just have kids. They don't give a fuck about them. They're not even focused on them. Nicki, wear the roach spray. I'ma spray it in the bitch disease riddled mouth. Bunch of different. I'm not gonna say all that. Lucian Elliott, Rico Nation. I promise to tell that dizzy hoe to stand down. That's another thing. Nicki is still mad at Jay-Z, so she keeps trying to take shots at Roc Nation. Girl, them people, Jay-Z don't care about you. I bet you'll never work with Beyonce again. Okay, they know you for your works. They see you for your fruit. Okay? Barney, dangerous. Bodega Barney, what up? Your sister can get that chest caved in if you pregnant with another monkey or roach right now. I'm just saying, for entertainment purposes only. Oh, album flop, pussy flop, never won a fight. Oh, sympathy, baby couldn't pull 228K, abort mission. Do something, we in New York, heavy on it. It's horrible. Wow, it's bad. What y'all think about this? It just done got bad. The girls are fighting. Nicki says to Cardi, I was pregnant for my first love, got married the next year, got pregnant for my soulmate on purpose. You see, Barney, we planned it. Your medical records in the strip club too now look embarrassing, and your father, well, anyway, you are about to shrivel up and I'm not even gonna say all that. You call black women monkeys and roaches. Now one day people will call your daughters monkey and roaches. Nicki, you're talking about children. I don't think you get how stupid you fucking look. You lost the fucking battle, bitch. You need to abort mission. Because you talked about her child first. Another person, the audacity of Nicki. Another person, didn't Nicki have an abortion? So much for the double protection. This is just low. It is just, and she's doing all of this to rain on Cardi's parade. This is a positive time for Cardi. Cardi is out here breaking records, and that bitch is mad and jealous. Maybe that's why you ain't got the Grammy, because you don't deserve, you are just uncouth with no proof. The shit that you talking about, you're evil, Nicki. You are conniving. Cardi B said, girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicating essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese. I know that's right. It's horrible. It is horrible. What y'all think it is? It's a mess.